Okay, so this is my video on toys. I've made videos before on comics and art, and the only logical thing left would be toys and maybe DVDs, but if you're looking at this, you can see 3 Transformers and 1 Hellboy. I love all comics, and anyway, this is just a sampling of the toys I like. I've unearthed all these. I don't really care to have every Transformer and every G.I. Joe because the truth is I only root for about 4 or 5 characters. I don't root for every single one, so I don't really need to collect every single one, but I like having that one nice piece, so I'm just going to cut right through it. Recently I've taken into trying to customize figures. Like this is my Bumblebee from Revenge of the Fallen with metallic paint to cover up the plasticky bits. So given that, I shopped around on eBay and I got this first movie Megatron. You can see with the wings and whatnot. I paid a little much for this custom job. There's a lot of parts that need to be redone, but it's a pretty cool toy. I mean, it transforms into the jet, and there's a lot of glare, obviously, because he's silver paint. But I love these. These legs are pretty cool. He's got the decent sized hands, because I know in the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, the big gripe is that his left arm is tiny as hell. Face is pretty nice. He's got the wings, which flip out. That, because in the first movie, Megatron was a Cybertronian jet. In this one, in the new movie, he's a jet and a tank. And the robots, I guess that technically makes him a triple changer, but I like this custom job with the gold and the silver and all that. This is just like a display piece. He's really top heavy, actually falls over a lot, but it's a nice looking piece all the same. So it's Megatron. But yeah, prior to Megatron, I picked up Bumblebee from Revenge of the Fallen and I tried customizing it. It's really sad to say, but of all the Revenge of the Fallen figures, this and Ravage are the only two that I like because I don't really, I don't know, all these new Transformer figures just look very plasticky in parts, so I had to like paint them over in silver, give it a more realistic feel. I know the higher end figures, which look closer to being more movie accurate, sell for a lot more, but I like this guy because I just like Bumblebee, and Ravage I like because he has the 2 guns on his rear, which is a nice nod to G1, but these 2 guys are there. Here's my Cyclonus with his Target Master. This is my favorite of the new Transformers Universe toys because he's like dead on G1 accurate. The only thing I don't like is the inner thighs where it's hollow. The only way to not see that when you display him is to make him stand straight, but then you can't get a good action pose. But on the back here they have the this new translucent red plastic, so when the light goes through he actually looks like he has the red eyes, it shines. The jet mode is okay. I have this figure actually still in the packaging somewhere else. The jet mode's okay. The G1 Cyclonus has a much more accurate jet mode, but this is more accurate in terms of robot mode, and I guess it's hard to get them both in one, but this guy was $8. And yeah, I mean, for display purposes he's awesome. But yeah, I don't have too many Transformers. I had them when I was a kid, you know, like anyone will tell you they had a bunch when they were kids, and slowly trying to buy them all back. But then I discovered comics and all that when I was young too, and now I'm buying like CGC books and all that, so my money's going towards that. But eventually, this guy I don't really transform all too often because I'm afraid of chipping the paint. I could be wrong. I'm still new to the whole customizing thing. But anyway, now totally not related to Transformers, but this is probably my favorite toy right now. It's my Gentle Giant Hellboy animated. My only gripe is the tiny, tiny legs because there's no way it'll support this amount of mass. But the look is awesome. The very, very few pivots, and I hate pivots on action figures because then they just look like a bunch of limbs put together, and it gives it a Frankenstein feel. But I mean, this arm here is just amazing, the detail on it, and this arm, and this giant pistol. If I can get it out. Technical difficulties. There we go. That is huge. So yeah. Plus it comes with 2 extra arms right here. Make a fist. Or this. Yeah. So yeah. This is Hellboy. Bumblebee. Megatron. Cyclonus. I've got 3 minutes, so I'm just going to start digging into these boxes. So, I love the Batmobile. Any incarnation of the Batmobile, I love the Batmobile. And this is from the animated series, The Batman. This was liquidation. I mean, the box was ripped up like crazy, and the toy was still pristine, so I got it for like $15. It's got the lights and sound stuff. I haven't tried it yet because I don't have batteries, but I mean, the Batmobiles are all slick. It's got something in the front that shoots a bat disc, and I don't really care for that. I don't care for the orange seat either, but this seatbelt's actually pretty I don't know, I think it's funny that they paid attention to this, but they gave him a yellow seat. It's like riding a kid's school bus or something, I don't know. No, those are black. Anyway, Batmobile. Something else I found, which is real throwback to the 90s. This is a Dragonzord sword from the Power Rangers show, the Green Ranger. I got this at Woolco, I think, like the predecessor to Walmart. That you look it up. It's Woolco, Woolco, before Walmart came out. And yeah, this was like $5 in the discount bin, and you actually have this part here where you're supposed to blow into. There's nothing there. It's just for kids to pretend, but then you press on these buttons. And that would be Tommy calling his green Dragonzord. Never really cared for the Power Rangers except for Tommy and the Green Ranger because he was the evil ranger, and I like the whole evil twin scenarios. Like, I don't know, Venom is essentially Spider-Man's evil twin. The Green Ranger was the other Ranger's evil twins, but then he finds redemption, he becomes the White Ranger, blah blah blah. So yeah. Anyway, I'm at 9 minutes and some change. Not really much to show, but I do have all these other boxes to go through. So yeah, part 2, here I come. Alright, thanks a lot guys. Take care. Bye bye.